Okay, so any major red flags you have seen in the resumes or in interviews?
In red flags, I see a couple of interview. I mean, I started from interview then resumes, right? So in terms of the interviews, normally I'm seeing like PM are struggling to explain during the interviews, right? So they are like exceptionally very good PMs in the market, but like when we comes into a drill down questions, like for example, like what do you create, what do you makes difference, right? So they're able to answer it. Some PM they are kind of struggle with answering it, but like that they're like literally like a basic questions that they need to focus on, right? Other than that, like how PM gonna explain the metrics they use, how they measure the success metrics, right? I think this is like a very important questions in most of the PM interviews, and most of them are giving a very red flag answers, right? So they're unable to define the right metrics. So in that sense, we as an interviewer, we will like keep on questioning like what kind of metrics they use, or they just like applying a product for sake of applying this. So I guess it's like, and then trying to tackle like the major questions like metrics and so on. That's like literally relevant. If you're not able to tackle that, that means like for me it's a red flag, because that means it's like you as a person you are unable to determine a right solution for this basically, right? So or you already determine a solution. What is the outcome of it? You're unable to tell the story, right? So I mean that is important. So in terms of the I will say that in terms of the resumes, like I mentioned earlier, I mean it's like if there is like a lot of brief explanation what you do day to day, I mean it's like I'm not gonna read it, right? Because like everyone know what product managers are gonna do basically. You know it to explain day to day. Today I gonna have a stand up. Like I lead this type of people. I mean I read. You're trying to tell your day to day story basically, right? So
Yeah.
that is like a kind of major red flag. Just deep into like direct direct standpoint of view, what kind of like things that you are doing, what kind of things you implement, and what are the metrics you use, and the results basically. Even like the 2 to 3 points of results, like 20% you improvise this particular retention and everything. I mean that's matter the most basically.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.